let's say I am a person that doesn't infinite, and meanwhile I'm fighting someone infinite. What is the safe way to play with them? Is it Sastas shield, like going with the Sastas, Dark Sastas if I'm in the dark build, and having a Black Knight shield?
To be honest, like if your opponent is latent, like your best bet is gonna be Perseverance spam Kestus. Like literally, or Greatsword. Greatsword is actually great as well.
Greatsword,
because like the more latent your opponent is, the harder it is for you to infinite him. And since it's already hard enough without any latency, it's already super hard to infinite someone with a Greatsword that knows what he's doing. If there's latency, it's pretty much impossible to infinite someone with a Greatsword. Like, it's really fucking hard. Like, your opponent has to really fuck up to get it to get infinite. Like, even on low latency, it's super hard to infinite a Greatsword. So
I think because the R2 attack, isn't it?
Yeah, the R2 attack has so much like lingering hyper armor that it makes it pretty much impossible. And like, we have to keep in mind that a Greatsword will pretty much win every trade versus a Splitleaf. Like, a Greatsword will outpoise the Splitleaf like every time, except when you land the weapon art. Like, for example, when you start the helicopter weapon art and you start the weapon art, like if they hit you while you already started the full weapon art, you're gonna outpoise the Greatsword and you're gonna win the trade. But other than that, you're never gonna outpoise anything with the Splitleaf. Like, you're never gonna outpoise a Greatsword with the Splitleaf. So basically, you have to play with the range. Like, you have to play with the range, or like with very smart attack. Let's say like just R1ing. Like, R1ing when you're close to your opponent is not a good idea at all, because like first if there's no latency, I mean, I would not advise it, because like it's technically possible to reaction trade with a Splitleaf with a Greatsword. It's technically possible, but it's super hard, and if you fuck up, you're dead. So, or you're probably not dead, like, but I mean, if I do the infinite, you're dead. If I don't do the infinite, you're gonna take a shitload of damage. So like, I wouldn't recommend trying to reaction trade the Splitleaf, but like if your opponent is super close, like you can just spam R1 super safely in order to try to trade.
Nice.
So basically, the only thing I can do basically is like attacking from far away enough so that like even if you R1, you're not gonna hit me. And like,
so in this situation, what I can do? The R2?
Yeah, R2 is extremely safe.
Nice.
The R2 is like super safe. If you spam R2, you're never gonna get infinite. Like, it's insanely hard. Like, just do an R2. Like, see, like you can roll it, and like there,
nice.
you outpoise me, and like
I can even follow it with R1, I guess.
And see there, you had lingering hyper armor. So basically, what will happen is that, like, I'm either gonna be too slow and you're gonna be able to roll, either you're gonna outpoise me and you're gonna win the trade, especially if you have a Leo ring on the physical claymore, is gonna do a shit ton of damage.
Oh, nice, yeah, true.
And the last thing is that you're just gonna have too much lingering hip armor for me to actually stagger you and start the infinite. So it's super hard to infinite a Greatsword. Like, it's really hard. Really hard. Like,
nice.
The most, let's say the worst move to do with a Greatsword against a Splitleaf is the running attack. Like, you can do some running attack, but
nice. Like, I see.
It's the worst move because first, it's very easy to outspace. Second, the recovery is quite slow on the running attack, and it doesn't have as much hyper armor as the R1 or the R2. Or even the weapon art, or whatever.
Okay.
So like, the worst move to do is the running attack. Even the rolling attack is not bad, because the rolling attack has a shitload of lingering hip armor. Like, do running.
Yeah, with Gale is annoying. With Gale is bad, but with the Claymore is worthy. True.
Okay, maybe it can be. I don't think it's super safe as well. Yeah, okay. Maybe reset your poise as well, because your poise.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And I need to be 40.01.
I'm not 40.01 is mostly for the running attack to outpoise other things. I'm not. I know it's the best breakpoint,
my
but
bad.
I'm not. I don't know, but I don't know by heart what you can outpoise because like. Okay, wait. I need to hit you at the right time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I can see. Okay, so the running attack, not super good. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's not super good.
Not guaranteed.
No, it's not the best. Like it's very risky. So yeah,
What about
basically
the
like
roll into not this? I mean, I wanna say roll into this.
yeah, this is good. This is super good. Like this is actually a super good move because fuck, I don't. Yeah, I have this because like for example, and I remember G9 explained it. Oh fuck, wait, I need to start Cheat Engine again because I don't have all my healings and stuff because it crashed. My game crashed. But yeah, like the rolling attack into like R2 neutral R2 I mean is pretty good even against like faster weapons because like you have so much hyper. The R2 has so much hyper armor, it's insane. Like you can basically outpoise everything.
Nice. The thing is, guys, it's you need to time it right. If you roll and then R2 like this is not a good idea. You need to roll, wait a second,
Wait a bit.
and do the R2.
Yeah, you have to wait.
And with Leo Ring, it's perfect for R2 charge.
Yeah.
With
Like
the physical weapons, guys, not infused like Chaos and Dark. It's not good. Leo will not work with that.
Basically, a good use, for example, for the roll R2 is like, let's say your opponent like is close to. I mean, like if your opponent knows what he's doing, he's not gonna do it. He's not really gonna do it a lot. But like if he's not very experienced, like let's say for example he's trying to aggress you with Splitleaf, which is pretty much impossible. Like Splitleaf cannot really aggress. But let's say he's trying to aggress you, like he's trying to make it like super close to you.
Ah, okay.
Like,
I'm gonna pull out.
I mean, yeah, actually, yeah, you can use the Splitleaf.
Oh,
like
nice.
try to aggress me. Like when you see me rolling, like you keep going towards me just to try to R1 me again.
All right.
Like go for it. Like try, like make me roll. Try to.
Nice.
There you go.
I think you can follow it with R1, isn't it?
No, you can't. You need to fully charge it, and you can't even follow it. Like even if you fully charge your R2, at least with Gale, you never wanna follow it with an R1. You wanna follow it.
Yeah, it's a full combo.
The weapon art. Yeah, the weapon art is a true combo if you land fully charged R2. So yeah, that's basically one use of it. But like for example, like if you face a Splitleaf, you want to stay as close as your opponent as possible.
Nice.
And like you just want to like you want to R1 pretty much randomly, like not really randomly, but like you want to R1 a lot because like like you stay close, you even block, like you need to block, and boom you trade. Like you stay close. That was not what I meant to do, but.
What if I'm doing the helicopter thing?
Yeah, the helicopter has a shitload. The helicopter can outpoise an R1, but it cannot outpoise an R2. Like
nice.
Like like how I face like the best way to face the Splitleaf with a Greatsword, to be honest, like because unless your opponent is just gonna try to infinite you all the time, like if your opponent want to infinite you all the time, it's alright because you can just like you can just like keep staying close and press R1 to try to trade. But like if your opponent is trying to play the Splitleaf optimally, which like against a Greatsword, like you pretty much want to only use the weapon art and like try to launch the full thing. If you predict an R1 from your opponent because you're gonna outpoise the R1. But then if your opponent is keep spamming the helicopter like as if you just wanted to chip me, like just stay far away enough and like try how to say it, like you have to get the timing, like to try either to hit in between the helicopter thing so that your opponent, because what your opponent can do if you do this, he can just wait until the very last moment, until the very last bit of your attack to try to get like just a little bit of chip damage from the helicopter just before rolling, because when you're in the helicopter mode, you can roll anytime you want. So basically, what your opponent is gonna try to do is gonna try to roll like super late as possible, just to try to get like one little chip damage with one of the swing move just before rolling. So what you want to do is either you can try to time it, you can try to learn the timing to get a hit in between those swings, or what you can also do is just try to stay as far as possible, so that you can actually force your opponent to roll without getting chipped by the helicopter. Like for example, if my opponent is doing the helicopter, like I get, like if I'm sure, you see, like he has to roll and I don't take any chip damage. You see that? So that's how you should approach the thing. And like if you do this, you're pretty much untouchable. But then like if both parties just do this, like the match will never go forward. So like you cannot only rely on that. Like only like if you see your opponent is spamming the helicopter, you can do this to make him get out of it. But then once you get the hit, like you have to keep to try to aggress a bit. Like you can't really aggress with a greatsword, but what I mean by that is like try to stay as close as possible and try to like prediction trade with your opponent, because you're gonna win every trade, and especially with this one, since you have the full weapon art.
Gale's greatsword is the best, I guess, with the combos.
Gale is the best versus Splitleaf, because the problem with Claymore is that it doesn't have the same range, so it's actually harder to get a hit, and
I heard Gale is longer.
Gale is the longest.
Yeah, longer.
No, it's not the longest. Onyx is the longest.
There is Onyx as well.
Yeah, Gale is the second longest one. So yeah, basically like Gale is really good versus Splitleaf. Like it's really good. But then like for example, see, I'm corner. I'm doing this, and also like what is good with the range. Fuck. Okay. There I tried to reaction trade, but like it's really hard. It's really hard to do. Like just like when you
you need to time it right with the head.
Yeah. See that?
Yeah,
like,
that trade. Okay.
Like there's only with the helicopter that you can outpoise an R1. So that's why I say the best way to make your opponents get out of that state is just by doing. And also you can also like Gael has a very deceptive range on the R2. Like the R2 has more range than it seems like. So like you can actually try to fuck up your opponent's spacing by staying like crazy far. But see that?
Nice.
See where I was? Like
I never expected as well. So, yeah, you need to. I couldn't even roll out from that.
I mean, you could roll out, but the thing is, first, like even when I landing my hits, I'm being out of your helicopter range, so like I'm not gonna get chipped in the process, and like sometimes you can even fuck up your opponent's spacing. See there, like there, if I was closer, you would have hit me with the helicopter.
I see.
Because the hit was actually was pretty much almost hitting me, but since I was far away enough, like see there is the same. Like if I was too close, the hits, like you would have got a small hit on me with the helicopter. So that's why guys.
And you're gonna stagger, isn't it? If you got the hit once, you're gonna stagger. You can't even R1 after it.
Yeah, well, once you get the hit, like you can R1, you can make your opponent roll, and once your opponent roll, like you have to stay super close from him so that he cannot start his helicopter. And like if you try to start his helicopter, you're just gonna fuck him up. Oh fuck! I tried to
you angle it like.
Yeah, but like basically it's quite simple. You want to stay as close as see there. I was not far enough, so I took a hit. So that's why Gale is super good versus Splitleaf, is because you can stay like super far away. Oh wow, that was almost it. And also like what you can do is like you can try like to charge it at the max, and like try to fuck up your opponent's spacing, because like if you charge it at the max and you get a hit, you can land a whole combo right after. So like that will actually hurt like crazy.
And you need to reset your poise against Splitleaf, isn't it? If you're using Great sword.
It's, to be honest, it's simple. Like you want to reset your poise after every hit. Like
Was a perseverance, guys. You reset it. You perseverance.
Perseverance is the best, but you can use also Stomp or Weapon Art like that. But yeah, Perseverance is good. Just don't bother. Like, just reset your poise after every hit. Like that. That's pretty much it. Like even against faster weapon, just do it. Like it doesn't cost anything. Like when you're in Perseverance mode, your opponent will not really be able to pressure you because even like if you don't have you're one-handed, you still have the poise and you can attack. So like it's super safe. Going for Perseverance is super safe. So like don't be afraid to use it.
Yeah, true. It's to keep yourself more than 80% poise, guys, to not lose any trade.
Yeah, you want to make sure to always be at your maximum poise health. Like that's the best thing. That's the best thing. But yeah, like we can maybe try to do one match like to showcase like how you can effectively play Greatsword against Splitleaf.
You are better than me, way better than me with Splitleaf. Let me try with my Greatsword.
But like because for example like I had one match versus Z. Wait, I'm gonna put recycle tiers just to make sure. I had like Z is insanely good with Infinite. Okay, I had one match versus Z. I played PKCS first and I kinda fucked up and I got Infinite. I took the Greatsword, I never got Infinite by him. And Z is one of the best, dude, like, he's one of the best with the Infinite. So like, he didn't even manage to like get me once with the Infinite. See there, like I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, that was good because like you were out of range, so I couldn't keep going with. I tried to roll like at the very last moment. Now you don't want to use Purse like and Russian because I'm still gonna be able to roll and get some cheap damage. That's good because you're staying far away. You're staying far away enough, so I cannot like you can do also some running attack, in order to change a bit. But basically, the worst thing for you is to like be close to a Greatsword and do an R1. And even the R1 I did there was risky because like if my opponent was going for a second R1, he would have outpoised me. Yeah, and that was good. See there, what I tried to do there is like I tried to predict an attack from my opponent, so that I would outpoise him just by doing my full weapon art, because the full weapon art can actually outpoise. Oh wow! Okay, I pressed. I
should follow it up with R1 instead of the weapon art. It's my bad.
What is going on? Like, okay, I think I have a problem with my R1 because I'm pressing R1, but my combo doesn't want to come out. So this is weird. Yeah, that's good. See, that's very good. That is very good. And see, like, you're playing like super safe and it's super hard for me to do anything. Like, I could just keep doing that all the time and try to wait for you to do a mistake.
Oh, the corner. Yeah, the helicopter, it's pretty good in the corner thing.
That's something you want to do. Like, you want to... Like, that's a good strat against a Greatsword. Like, you want to try... Like, the thing is, like, since you're pretty much invulnerable when you're in the helicopter state, you want to try to push your opponent to the corner. Like, keep going forward and try to push your opponent to the corner. But then your opponent is gonna try to make you roll. And that's why you want to prioritize the R2, is because, like, it's gonna make your opponent roll so that you won't get caught in the corner. Because look at that. I can just keep pushing you to the corner, and when you're in the corner, it's gonna be a BG for you. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that was good. That's the kind of breed you need, and that is exactly why you want to prioritize this over R1, because like it's so much safer. Yeah, that was good.
It's even harder for you to infinite me right now.
To be honest, every time I see a Greatsword, I'm like, okay, fuck it, this is gonna be hard. Like, I'm still like, one I just want to infinite, like I'm still trying because I want to infinite, but like it's super hard. Like don't even try it. Like this is a bit more boring, let's say, but this is like much safer for you in order to win the matchup. This is much safer. Like see, there I tried to kinda hit you at the end of your hyper armor frame, but like it's super hard because the timing between your frames wearing off, your hyper armor frames wearing off, and the moment when you're gonna be able to roll, like is super tight.
Nice. Whoa.
I was not even trying to do that. I was trying. Like I'm gonna try to infinite now. I'm gonna try to infinite to show you how hard it is to properly infinite a Greatsword. It's not impossible, it's super hard. And it's even easier now since like we have such low latency between us. But like it's insanely hard for me. I'm gonna put this just for more. I'm gonna put this as well. So that I'm constantly at max. See there you could have landed an R1 for example. See, like I hit you, but you have your hyper armor frame. It's so hard to get you. It's so hard. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you got it here.
No, I fucked up. I fucked up my infinite. Like, you really want to be super careful versus a Splitleaf. Like, you try to play as safe as possible.
Wow. So that's a bait. I think you did that as a bait for me.
Yeah, of course you can try to bait like what I'm trying to do like there I just tried to kill you because you were almost out of HP, so like there's no point really on trying to infinite you. No, that's bad. Like
okay, blocking is bad idea. Makes sense.
Yeah, that's. I mean, like you could, but oh my god, I'm failing everything.
Yeah, this is a bad idea, guys. Always unlock and attack the left side so they can't backstab you with their greatswords. As
my infinite is really off today, but that's alright. Yeah, that was good. Nice. Come on, I'm failing everything, bro. This is insane. My infinite is really bad today. I want everything. See, it's like super hard for me to get you. Like I managed to get you like a bit, but oh boy.
ah, nice.
Yeah. Like see that, like I hit you, but like R2 is really the best move. Like R2 is your very best move, but like you don't want to charge your R2. Like if you're close to your opponent, like prioritize an R1 because like while you're charging the R2, I can hit you in between and like it's not the best.
Do it quick.
Like, yeah, you wanna use the R2 while still being in range, but fairly decently far enough.
Okay, like this here, isn't it?
Yeah, but like doing an R2 when like we're as close as this, like it's not the best because like it comes
like
out slower
R1.
than R1. Yeah, like if you're close to your opponent, just do an R1.
Oh, okay.
I'm failing everything. This is insane. I fail all my infinite. Oh, sorry. Just here again if you need.
Yeah, stance escape is not working.
No, you cannot then, and you were. Ah fuck! I did the wrong one. See, like you managed to turn around in between. So, but like since I thought you were still facing me, I kept doing the same one. So you managed to escape. But since you were showing your back, fuck! I tried to to get a pivot.
Ah man, I didn't know that you're gonna. Nice. So even you don't hit me with the R1, you follow it with the weapon art.
Yeah.
I think I can hit you between them. If I R1, I can hit you between them, I guess.
What do you mean?
If I hit R1 after your R, like if you feel the, I think I can stop you, but I need to be aggressive.
Yeah, like you need to time it well because like if I'm far away enough,
I can't.
Weapon art, like I'm just gonna outpoise you.
Yeah.
That's actually a bad idea for me. I know what I did there. You don't necessarily need perseverance against the Splitleaf. Like when you have a Greatsword, you don't really need perseverance. Like perseverance is more if you're using like slower, lighter weapon like a straight sword or things like that.
I see.
You can take the Splitleaf after, and I'm gonna show you how I play it like against Splitleaf.
Alright, I'm gonna switch to Splitleaf.
I'm actually sad that my Infinity is super bad today. Like my Infinity is not consistent. Like sometimes I can do it very easily. Sometimes I still.
I think you left the game for 2 weeks or something.
Well, 1 week. About 1 week because I was at my parents.
Yeah.
Fuck! I tried to. There, that was almost like if you wanted, you could have infinite me, and I was almost pretty much dead.
Ah, I see that moment. Okay.
Okay, I kind of fucked up, but.
Nice.
That's
yeah,
what
I can't trade there. You're gonna win it, isn't it? So better is ruling out.
Yeah, and I didn't even have a Leo ring. There we go. Now I have a Leo ring. It's super hard to catch someone a Greatsword that is not running into you with the open art. Like you want to try to get it with the R1, but the problem is that it's so hard to get a stagger with the R1 against the Greatsword.
Yeah, you won the trade there. Oh boy.
Like it's all about reads, to be honest. But like since your R1s are super safe because your opponent cannot really punish you, like basically your R1 is like super safe, but like your R2 is insanely safe.
Wow. Yeah, that looks really hard. Yeah, I shouldn't go closer. This is the thing.
Yeah, like if you go too close to me,
yeah,
like I can just start R1 as soon as you're super close to me. I can just like start an R1 and that's it, GG. But like I should not wait because like if I wait too much, like there's a chance that you start your R1 as well, and that's gonna be a BG for me.
Wow. It's even fucking hard.
Yeah, the matchup is super hard for Splitleaf. Like, with a Splitleaf, like you mostly want to play with the helicopter and try to chip, and but the thing is like if regen is allowed, matches are gonna take forever. That's usually what happens. Like matches take super long. Make sure to manage your stamina as well as the Greatsword, because like it's easy to like run out of stamina and then like not being able to roll or something. I was a bit too slow on that. I thought I had the spacing there.
Is that running attack effective with a Splitleaf?
Yeah, running attack is really good.
Alright.
The running attack is super good, but like don't abuse it too much because then I can just like predict it and R1.
Woof!
Yeah, that's crazy range. Like, yeah, that's a crazy range.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's really hard to play.
Yeah.
The matchup is super
I can
hard.
see. And by the way, if you're having lightning, build, dark, chaos, even crystal, you don't need to go like 26 for Splitleaf. You can go just 18 strengths actually. 18,
yeah. You don't want to go for 26 because on the dark build, like your faith and your intelligence will already eat so many of your points. Like you just don't want, like wait, I'm on my dark build. I think on my dark build I have 18.
Yeah.
18 strength.
Yeah, guys, because you can both-handed it, and that's it. It's gonna be fine.
You're never gonna use a Splitleaf one-handed, like never ever. So like, there's no point on going for 26. Like there's literally no points. That's absolutely useless. But yeah, Greatsword is one of your best bet, or you can just go like this as well. Like PKCS Perseverance is like insanely good as well. Like your opponent can do nothing. Like you can do absolutely nothing if I do this, and that's why people like don't believe me when I say Infinite is not that broken, because it's not easy at all to land the hit. Like if your opponent knows what he's doing, it's super hard to get.
Yeah, it's easy on randoms, not in skilled players. Yeah.
Random, of course they're gonna get infinite, but like
random they're gonna die to everything.
Yeah, randoms are gonna die to everything anyway, so like they're gonna even die like faster versus the PKCs because they don't know how they have to roll or things like that. Like I even say, like, in my opinion, PKCS is like more broken than the Splitleaf Infinite.
Yeah, I
like,
still believe that.
Yeah, like PKCS is way more broken than the Splitleaf Infinite.
You can stay safe from Splitleaf.
Like
with going
even,
so but Pontiff Curved Sword just the staggers, man.
Is super limited. Splitleaf cannot put pressure. Like even without using Perseverance. Like let's say I'm not even using Perseverance, like I can just play it like super safe, like making it like super hard for it to read anything that I'm gonna do, and like just outspacing you and punish you with an R1, and that's it.
Yeah, Splitleaf.
Like, there's the shockwave, but like even with the shockwave I can. Oh BG. Oh, I don't know why I panic rolled there. That was very bad. That was very bad.
I hate those.
Okay, let's do like a full match. I'm just gonna use PK, but without any Perseverance. I'm never gonna use Perseverance. Like the running attack has to be used like very carefully. But like basically, like what you want to do, you want to play extremely passive against a Splitleaf with a PK. especially if your opponent is trying to infinite you. Like, keep in mind that your opponent is gonna outpose you, of course, for sure, and like, for example, you cannot do, like, don't try to do a running attack into an R1, because even if you hit with your running attack, if your opponent spam R1, they're gonna hit you. Like, they're gonna get the priority, they're gonna outpose you, and they're gonna, like, infinite you pretty much. So... Okay, as long as you're here, I can't do much. Like, I can try to squeeze, like, one hit in between, like, this is possible.
There, that house.
Oops. Yeah, see there, I'm not trying to R1 because I know it's gonna outpose me anyway, so... Like, if you're playing super safe, your opponent can't do anything. Like,
I think Murky can beat Splitleaf easier than Pontiff Curved Sword versus
of course,
Splitleaf.
like Murky
Quick
will
step.
destroy Splitleaf.
Yeah,
Just
quick
because of the
step.
quick step. Yeah, for sure. Like, Splitleaf Infinite, kinda, when people say Splitleaf Infinite is broken, it kinda reminds me of, like, Super Smash Bros. Melee. With, like, the, because, like, for example, one of the characters, the Ice Climbers, have an infinite combo as well. Like, if they grab you, like, you're pretty much dead. If they grab you once, you're dead. And guess what? It's not even banned in tournaments. Just because, well, you still have to grab your opponents, and it's not an easy task. And it's the same with the Infinite. Like, I can see why people can think it's unfair, because it's basically a one combo, it's basically a one shot. But you still have to grab your opponent, and look at how Olowood is having a trouble, like, hitting me right now, like...
What the? Ow!
He's having such a hard time, and look, he can't do anything. Like, if I'm playing super safe, he literally can't do anything. Didn't even hit me once. Like, that's why I say Splitleaf Infinite is not that broken.
Yeah, this is a way harder. This is a way harder. Yep. Yeah, you can't do action rule quicks, Murkies. You can't. Carbon Murky, you can't, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But guys, this is the most awful weapon in the game. Trust me. It's not Splitleaf.
PKC and Harp are pretty much on the same level, but the thing is that Harp requires so little. Like, Harp and Murky, like, are so easy to use. Like, even
it's easier than Curved Sword. It's hard and harder to beat. Look! Oh my god, man! Oh my god! It's crazy.
Yeah, you literally can do anything. And guess what? You can also use a shield. Like, let's go. You're running a dark one, so it's a bit, like, better for you. But like if your opponent is on a physical Splitleaf and you're running a shield, you can literally do anything.
Yeah, true. This is why dark build is the best.
That's something I don't want to. Being cornered.
Whoa.
Oh, what? Okay. Like, the only thing you really don't want to is, like, attacking, like, randomly against a Splitleaf. Like, you really don't want to attack randomly, like no, it's a super passive matchup. Like, there's no shame at being, like, extremely reactive versus a Splitleaf, because it has a crazy range. You can get infinite, like, it has hyper armor. Like, don't be ashamed of being super passive against a Splitleaf. That's how you should play it. Oops, that was my bad. Yeah, now I'm dead.
I had no stamina. Yeah, this is why, guys, 31 or 32 is not good. It's not good.
I do run 32, but, like, I don't care. It's just that my build is. I feel
yeah, but you don't mean Splitleaf all the time.
No, of course.
Yeah.
Like, I just use Splitleaf to have fun infiniting people, to be honest. Like, that's it. Yeah,
this is true, guy. I would recommend it for Splitleaf. Go just 37. Don't go down.
Or 35. 35 is enough.
Yeah, 35 good, but not a break point.
Yeah, but it's fine. Yeah. I mean, you still have a shitload of stamina. Like, 35 is way enough to work with. Like you don't, like in my opinion, you really don't need like 4D or
40, 40 a lot.
40 or 47 or 37. You don't need that. Like if you learn how to manage your stamina decently enough, like you don't need that much stamina.
Wow, dude, the trade there.
Yeah, you cannot. Like it's the same as with Claymore. Like Splitleaf and Claymore user tend to try to R1 out of stun a lot, so you can just keep spamming and you're safe. You can even try to angle your R1 so that it makes them faster. Ah, shockwave. I'm not even doing a very good job at spacing it to be honest right now. Like my spacing is not.
I think the only thing I can do right now is like helicopter. Like helicopter.
Yeah,
not even thinking about infinite.
Like the helicopter, like I can put a hit in between. Like if I'm being very careful. Like it's risky, but you can do it. It's not even that hard. Like you just need to get the timing.
I think the most safe way is playing with helicopter.
Helicopter is the safest move of this Splitleaf, like for sure. Like just because you can roll anytime you want when you're in this mode. Like you can just do whatever you want.
Whoa. Whoa.
Like you just want to make sure to have a shield so that if you're trying to strafe, for example, like you can still.
Yeah, I shouldn't even trade there. I think Splitleaf Infinite will not beat something like Sword and Bird, like
You can
Ringed Cancel, Black Knight
like,
Shield, Harm or Murky, and Pontiff Curved Sword. Beside the Greatswords as well, guys. Those weapons can beat like, Splitleaf easily.
Basically, any perseverance, weapon, any quick step weapon, RKSS recovery cancel stuff, like all this kind of stuff, like is super safe. Like, I mean, if you're playing it safe, like if your opponent is like extremely good at reading you, like you just have to play like super safe. Just play extremely safe. Try as well to corner your opponent. Try to get like your backswing and swing like that. If he's spamming like the helicopter, like just try to. Fuck! I fucked up there. Like try to get your hit in between. Especially with the Ring Knight. The Ring Knight is even better because like I can just cancel it, so like my recovery is even faster, so I'm even safer. Oh, that was a BG though. And that's why, like,
yeah, it's so safe to play with helicopter. So you need to forget about Splitleaf Infinite if you're playing versus Ringed Knight Cancel.
I mean, if you play against a good player,
yeah,
like,
you can.
Any good player, like, that know what he's doing, like, Infinite is not very optimal at all. Like, it's not optimal at all. Like, of course you can get a hit sometimes and you can get the win, but like it's not good. Like you have to get lucky. Like it's not the most controllable thing, safe thing to do, you know. Like it's just super hard. Like what other weapon I can use, for example? Like to be honest, even an ultra, is not bad at all against a Splitleaf. I mean, if your opponent is trying to infinite you, of course. Like, if he's playing optimal, it's gonna be a bit harder, but... Like, yeah, just The only thing, like, see, I did there, that was mistake. Just don't try to wear one like that. That's stupid. Like, never do that. Like, you wanna try to prioritize running attack, or a good use of the R2 as well, because R2 has a crazy amount of lingering hip armor. Oh, BG. That was bad. My running attack was nice.
I was out of stamina.
Didn't mean to do that. BG! Okay, maybe Greatsword is not the best idea. I don't know. Greatsword Ultra.
Outer Greatsword, yeah. Shit. Oh, it's a ton of damage.
Oh, I rolled that, come on! Okay, that was kinda my bad though. I wanted to try to see, like... I feel like it's not the worst, to be honest. I feel like it's very usable, to be honest, against a Splitleaf. I feel like it's really usable, but I kinda fucked up there.
What I'm doing.
I was at stamina. The only scary thing with Uggs is that, like, if you're trying to roll for the rolling attack mix-up, like, you can get it in between what happened to me before.
What about the helicopter? I think you roll at you can run attack it, isn't it?
I can just do that. Like, I can just do that and get you out of the helicopter.
Yeah. What about running attack it?
I can try. I actually don't know. I think I should outpoise you, but
Yeah. Damn it.
I'm not even kidding. I feel like Uggs is not the worst against Splitleaf. It's definitely better than some other options.
Whoa.
I really fucked up there. I used all my stamina. I was like I'm gonna try, but that was not the best idea. Like, basically everything that has a shitload of hyper armor is okay to use versus Splitleaf, as long as you use it safely. The worst one would be a curved greatsword, because, like, the running attack doesn't have a lot of hyper armor. Like, the other one is okay, but the problem is like you don't have a lot of lingering. That was a bad idea. You don't have a lot of how would say lingering hyper armor, and especially like in between the hits, it's like fairly nice. It's fairly easy to like get like one hit in between your opponent's hits. So I mean, CGS is not the best idea, but Greatsword or even Uggs like is definitely usable. I mean, Greatsword is the best in my opinion, but Uggs is definitely usable. And I'm not even I'm a pretty bad Yux player usually, so
No, that
like,
was amazing, man. Good work.
no, I'm really bad with Uggs. I never played, but like Hollowweed is not a dedicated Splitleaf player. I'm not a dedicated
I'm not the best with Splitleaf guys.
Yeah, and I'm not an ultra greatsword dude, but I still managed to like do fairly good against Splitleaf, just because like you just need to play with your hyper armor properly. That's it. Oh, BG. Yeah, that was my bad there.
I fucked up.
That was my bad there. Nice. That was actually good. Yeah, that was a good one because like you were scaring me with the backstab, but instead you got the full combo, which was good. GS is definitely more safer, but Axe are still a viable choice.
Whoa.
I didn't have the stamina, BG. My build is not made to run an ultra. Definitely not.
Damn it.
This is definitely usable. Like, ultras can be a good idea, to be honest. Like, if you like ultra, like you can feel free to use this against the Splitleaf. Like, definitely.
I guess Ultra Rob Black Firebomb is not a good idea, guys. It won't stagger them from roll attack.
Oh. Yeah, that was weird.
I thought you were gonna run at a roll attack actually.
Yeah, that's all the mix-ups. Like,
wow, you literally outpoised me. Okay.
yeah, of course. I have an ultra.
Whoa. Like he can literally outpoist every single hit I do. So
Yeah,
I think even helicopter, I need to play with helicopter and be so passive like those guys. I can't do that all the time, but hey, like if you're gonna play with Splitleaf, I would recommend it to play with helicopter a lot helicopter more.
Helicopter is the best move of the Splitleaf. Like, to be honest, versus any weapon, to be honest, like, if you want to play it optimally, like, it's not the most entertaining way of using it, but if you want to play Splitleaf optimally, you have to play with the weapon art. Like, you have to spam it, because it's super safe. It's super safe. Oh, that was a bad idea.
What? How I missed that?
Yeah, what I did there was just my own mistake. I tried to go for the running attack, but that was not a good way of using it.
Nice.
Ultra is not a bad idea though. But like let's say if you want to use the Splitleaf like versus any weapon, you wanna keep spamming the, even with versus PK, you wanna keep spamming the weapon art and trying to approach. But then again, yeah, see, that's good. That was good. Like, try to pressure your opponent, put them in the corner, and when they're in the corner, like you have to launch the full open art. Oh, there was a bit of latency there for some reason. Ooh. Yeah, and if you think you're not gonna hit, like, you have to angle your hits. Oh wow. Yeah, also one thing, like the running attack has a lot of phantom range.
Yeah. The shockwave is amazing as well.
Yeah, the shockwave is really good and it has a lot of phantom range. You can hit from super far away with the running attack. Like, it's very deceptive. Oops.
If you play versus point of curved sword, just forget about infinite, guys. You need to forget about it. You need to play with Splitleaf like the actual Splitleaf way. Because if you only thinking about the infinite, like I did right now, look, he's gonna punish me easy right now. See?
What I did just before was an extremely bad idea. Like, I did the running attack. Like, I did the running attack into an R1, which was super bad because, like, if he pressed R1, like, that's it. He could have got me, and he could have even infinite me.
I see. A lot of people play with Pontiff Curved Sword, run attack into run R1. I
Yeah,
saw.
because like you have priority against everything, like pretty much. Like you have the priority versus like a shit ton of weapons. Like every small weapons, you have the priority, pretty much. Because like, and even if you don't have the priority, properly speaking, like for example versus a dagger, like you're gonna do the run attack, you're gonna trade with the dagger, but then you have a guaranteed hit.
Don't.
Yeah, that was good. Like the way you should play Splitleaf versus a cursor, for example, is you should like you have to remember that you have the hyper armor advantage. So like you should try to not like lose yourself to the panic, and like don't be afraid of like doing an R1 out of stun or things like that. Because with a PKCS, like you want to stick to your opponent's face for ages, trying to make them panic, make them panic roll, you know, in order to roll catch. But like when you're playing versus a Splitleaf, like you cannot really do that. It's super hard. Like you know, there's the hyper armor, so you don't want to stick too much to your opponent's face. Even helicopter is not like you really want to try to like push your opponent. You can do that. You really want to try to push your opponent to the corner.
Man. Whoa. Yeah.
What is there even? Spears are good as well. Spears are not bad, to be honest. You have to be careful, of course. Like you should never like do some random super telegraphed running attacks, because you're just gonna trade, and that's very bad for you. But like spears are quite safe against a Splitleaf. Yeah, that was my bad there.
The rule poise there, guys.
Yeah. Here that was my bad. Also, I think, I'm not too sure, but I think that you're gonna have, let's try something, because I actually don't know this. If I do a running attack, no, I'm just gonna spam R1, try to R1 into my spam.
Okay.
No, wait until I start spamming.
Ah, okay, alright. I'm gonna attack in the second hit.
Okay,
yeah.
That's what I thought. So yeah, so you can't R1 spam. Like, don't try to R1 spam a Splitleaf with a spear. Like, just play it like just take your time. Like, no need to rush, no need to spam or things like that. Like, just. That was a bad idea. Oh no! Ah, fuck! That's the fucking stair that fucked me up. I couldn't go back. I couldn't like space in. Oh! I couldn't space enough. Yeah, I feel like with spears it's a bit harder than the rest, to be honest. Mostly because like you don't have any hyper armor, so if you do a mistake, like you do a mistake and it's not fast enough to punish your opponent, it's fairly easily reactable. No, I fucked up. But that's a thing you can do as well, though.
That's pivot.
Like yeah, that's clearly a thing that you can do. Like you can just bait your opponent to R1, like because he knows he's gonna have the priority. So, I mean, after the 2 R1s in a row, like if you try to spam, he knows he's gonna have the hyper armor to trade. So maybe you can try to strafe it. Maybe don't try too much to strafe it, because your opponent is can unlock it and it's gonna be a BG. But I tried to BG.
Nice. Oh my god.
See, like there's definitely some trick that you can do, like strafe or even just like. Oh, nice. I'm not confident with strafing a halberd like this because why did I roll? Because it's some. I feel like it's not very consistent. Like it's a bit weird. So just like play the spacing game. Try to chip with running attacks. Like even if spear is not like the hardest weapon to nice. The hardest weapon to roll. Like you can definitely make your opponent panic roll. Oh boy, I'm stuck. This is bad.
I think after a combo you can't Splitleaf infinite, guys. I'm not sure. Isn't it, Kheim? They'll not stagger. They can rule. Let's say I did. Let's say I did the R1 into R1 again, and then.
No. They can. No. You can't.
Yeah.
You can do that. Yeah. Spear is usable, to be honest. Like there are many things, to be honest, that can be used. Like just. The only thing is like just make sure to not attack randomly. Just don't make yourself like super predictable. That's the worst. Because like Splitleaf has every hyper armor weapon like rely on prediction a lot. Because of course you cannot reaction punish anything. Like so it relies on prediction more than many other weapons. That was bad. That's why I tried to detangle. That was a bad idea to R1 there. But the good thing is that you have the range over the Splitleaf, so you can actually play it fairly safe. Yeah, do you detangle it? I mean, detangle it. Do you angle it manually or
the one I did here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I angle it there.
Okay.
I guess yes. Yeah, because I know what you're gonna go to the backstab though.
Yeah, that's why I'm not a huge fan of trying to strafe it too much. At least, don't try to strafe it too much if you don't have a shield. If you have a shield, it's like much more reliable. But if you don't have a shield, it can be like very risky. See there, like the range is like so weird. I mean, you have much more range than you could think. I think you can reaction punish a Splitleaf with I'm not too sure though, but I think you can with a spear. No. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, they're like, if you went for an infinite, I would say.
Yeah, it was hard for me. You were a bit far from me. That should be infinite, but I was like...
Yeah, I'm doing some bullshit as well right now. I mean, I'm not a very good spear player as well, so... Umbra is extremely good with spear. Umbra would know better. Umbra is extremely good. Okay, let's do the last one with spear. I'm gonna try to play it extremely safe, this one. Just like trying to play it like super passive, as I would play with PKCS. That was not the safest move what I just did there, but... Oh my god, I'm panic rolling a lot. Like I should never panic roll versus a Splitleaf like this. Oh my gosh. I'm not playing safe at all. I'm going for a backstab. I'm saying I'm gonna try to play safe, but I'm actually not playing safe at all. I'm trying to go for backstabs and shit. That's not safe. That is not safe at all.
I would say it's not easy to. It's really not easy to infinite someone in a good fight.
Someone that knows what he's doing is not easy at all to infinite.
Yeah.
Like it's not easy at all. And like I'm not even using the weapon I'm the most like I'm not super comfortable with spear. Like I'm not even using the weapons I'm the most comfortable with, and you're having a hard time. Oh, nice. I didn't mean to roll there.
Oh boy, it's not easy. I think if I go helicopter mode, it's gonna be easier. But yeah. In a bunch of tourneys, I have seen a Splitleaf. People gonna use helicopter most of the time.
Yeah, that's it. Like you can watch, for example, like there's like the one like I remember back in the days, like long time ago, I faced Yuzu quite a lot. Like, not even quite a lot actually. I faced him like 3 times maybe, and I was using a greatsword. He was using Splitleaf, and I was not very good still with a greatsword, and like he was kicking my ass. And what I did to learn the matchup, I just watched the G9 versus Niviel video, the tournament G9 versus Niviel,
Yeah.
which Niviel was playing the Splitleaf and G9 was playing the Greatsword. And like I watched the video a lot, I analyzed it a lot, and that's how basically I learned the matchup. Oh, I don't know how I rolled that though.
Yeah,
I feel like it was a double hit. I think we showcased enough already, and I'm gonna go soon. I think.
It's no worry. That was really helpful actually, Kheim. That was really helpful. No actually, you explained all weapons already, like quick steps, Greatswords, spears, Greatswords, and curved swords as well. And we talked about great curved swords. So that was all weapons.
Like the best, to be honest, the best like is for sure quick step weapons like Murky. Like if you have Murky, like it's almost impossible to get infinite while using Murky.
I think even mirroring Splitleaf, that's depends on your skills after all. If you wanna mirror Splitleaf.
Yeah. Splitleaf Mirror is like kind of weird. You shouldn't try to mirror Splitleaf because like it's very weird sometimes. But like Greatsword is the best. Like Greatsword and quick step weapons are the best in my opinion. But you can also play PKCs, but PKCs can be a bit risky as well. Spear is a bit risky from what I've seen. Like Spear is not the easiest one to use.
Yeah, if I'm playing pretty well with Splitleaf, yeah, I guess you haven't. It's really hard to beat with Spear. Like, using Spear, yeah, it seems like Spear is risky.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's definitely riskier, but Greatsword is the best. Greatsword and Quickstep are the best in my opinion.
Oh, the Murky, the hard one you used, it kicked my ass in 1 second, man.
Yeah.
Because of the quick steps. Oh my god, the quick steps, guys. I think the safest way to play against Splitleaf is pulling out Murky and quick step R1s. Pressure your opponents.
Yeah, to be honest, if you see someone trying to infinite you just take a harp or a Murky, and that's it. Like you're like it's the same as a Greatsword. You're never gonna be infinite because, like even let's say even if you R1 and your opponent has started an R1 at the same time, like you still have the quick step cancel to get out of it. Even if your opponent outpoise your attack, you still have the quick step cancel to get out of it. So like, just use a quick step weapon. Just use perseverance. Spam perseverance, and you're never gonna get infinite. Just make sure to spam it enough so that you don't get surprised and get hit because, like, for example, I don't know, you do your perseverance, you're rushing your opponent, but you're rushing a bit too long. You're taking a bit too long before attacking, so your perseverance runs out, and you can get surprised like that. But spam perseverance, use quick step, use hyper armor weapons. Like, those three things are the safest things you can do.
Yep.
Like, really.
Thanks, Kheim, for the cooperation. That was a great job, bro. Thanks a lot. I'm gonna upload this on YouTube soon.
I'm kind of mad because, like, I failed my infinite a lot. Like, my infinite was not good at all today. But
the thing about the video was just how to beat Splitleaf Infinite, and meanwhile how to infinite or play was Splitleaf.
Just how to play versus Splitleaf in general. Like, if you have some trouble versus Splitleaf, that's a good point on, like, how to play it. Like, I did some mistakes as well, so, like, people can see the mistakes I did. Like, I didn't play it perfectly at all when I used the spear, or I did quite some risky moves that you shouldn't necessarily do. But, like, at least they will see it, like, by the time I get it, and etc. Like, versus Splitleaf, you can just play super save and play super patient. Splitleaf is a super patient weapon as well. Like, I see Splitleaf, like, when I think Splitleaf, I see it like as a fortress. Splitleaf is basically a fortress, and, like, you have to be extremely careful and extremely methodical in order to find, like, the little holes by the one you can get in, you know. Like, Splitleaf is an extremely defensive weapon. It's not an offensive weapon at all. So you have to play Splitleaf super passive, and, like, in the other side, like, you have to play extremely methodical and extremely, like, passive as well, of course. Like, if you want to manage to get those small windows when you can land some hit and get some pressure in the to the Splitleaf.
Nice. All right, man. That was that was really helpful. I learned a lot in this video as well. Thanks a lot, man.
To Pokemon now.
I'm really grateful for this help, Kheim.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
Thanks, bro.
No problem.
See you around.
See you, man.
Take it easy.
Bye.
Bye.